Hey guys, Mona Lisa here, and I'm going to be reacting to Game of Thrones Season 1, Episode 5. The last episode I thought was a bit slow, but I still enjoyed it, especially at the end where Tyrion, well, I suppose he got captured by Cat and is going to be taken back to Winterfell, so it's going to be interesting to see what is going to happen here. Jon has got a new friend, Samwell, and I don't know why I keep wanting to say Weiss, but that's another thing, isn't it? Again, it just shows what kind of character he is, that even though this guy is a complete coward and useless, he believes in this guy and wanting to, be friends with him. So again, that's what I love about him. I've updated my whiteboard, so you can see that. See that down at the bottom, and I've got little smiley faces, neutral faces, and not happy faces on characters that I like, not really bothered about, and do not like. I'm still gonna do my top 3 and bottom 3, so this is just sort of know who's where and what's happening. So that being said, let's get on with the show. This is changing, isn't it? Because the other episodes, I think we've gone straight to Winterfell, then the Wall, and then sort of scrolled down to the King's Landing, and then over to where the Targaryens are. So yeah, somebody did say that I need to pay attention to the map. I don't know what the place is called for the Darakis.
Does Sir Hugh have any family in the capital?
No. I stood vigil for him myself last night.
Who determines the draw?
All the knights draw straws, Lord Stark.
Aye. But who holds the straws? You've done good work, sisters.
I mean, that wasn't a fair fight, really, was it?
I'm glad we never met on the field, Sir Barristan. As is my wife. I don't think the widow's life would suit her.
You're too modest. I've seen you cut down a dozen great knights. He was a fine man, your father. What the Mad King did to him was a terrible crime.
That lad, he was a squire until a few months ago. How could he afford a new suit of armor?
Perhaps Lord Arryn left him some money.
It's made too small, Your Grace. It won't go.
Your mother was a dumb whore with a fat arse. Did you know that?
Yeah, I said in the last episode that I didn't like Robert. I've been corrected saying Rob. His name is Robert. People are like, oh yeah, he ran the rebellion and all this and that. It's like, that may be true, but I'm looking at it the way I see the show now and the characters now, and he's not a likable character.
The breastplate stretcher. How long before he figures it out?
Maybe you should have one invented.
All right. You watch me out there. I still know how to point a lance.
You've no business jousting. There's not a man in the 7 kingdoms would risk hurting you.
You telling me those cowards had let me win?
Aye.
I'm still not sure what the 7 kingdoms are. That might just be me being thick.
I have Jon Arryn to thank for her. Cersei Lannister will make a good match, she told me. You'll need her father on your side. I thought being king meant I could do whatever I wanted.
So like with Joffrey, he's having to marry a Stark.
At least I can smell someone else's
Robert
blood.
had to marry
Robert,
a Lannister, which he didn't want.
Oh.
Oh shit! I quite like Littlefinger. I'm not sure whether I should, but I find him quite entertaining. Oh shit! You fucking bastard! Oh, that's his brother defending him.
Stop this madness in the name of your...
Oh, he's not gonna bow. Maybe I've got the Hound wrong.
Tell me, Lady Stark, when was the last time you saw your sister?
5 years ago.
She's changed. She was always a bit touched, but now you might as well kill me here.
I am not a murderer, Lannister.
Oh, is that what the wildlings? Because they keep talking about these wildlings. I'm not quite sure what they are. Or...
If I die, what's the point?
Oh shit! It's like everybody dead.
You first. You need a woman.
Well, I'm willing if she is.
Oh yes, she has to chase a cat, doesn't she?
You are the king's hand, and the king is a fool. Your friend, I know, but a fool, and doomed unless you save him.
I'm not sure about this guy.
The tears of Lys, they call it. As clear and tasteless as water, it leaves no trace.
Is that the poison?
Why kill him?
He started asking questions.
He's found one bastard already. He has the book. The fools tried to kill his son. What's worse, they botched it. We will be at war soon, my friend.
What good is war now? We're not ready. If one hand can die, why not a second?
This hand is not the other.
Oh shit. I'm gonna have to go back and just watch who these two guys were who were talking, because it sounds like they're planning another assassination, and that's gonna be on Ned.
Since you last saw me, or since I last saw you?
Now, the last time I saw you, you were talking to the hand of the king.
That's when I saw you escorting a certain foreign dignitary. Friends from across the narrow sea. You're from there yourself, after all. We're friends, aren't we, Lord Varys?
Off with you. No begging.
I'm not a beggar. I live here.
Do you want a smack on your ear to help you with your hearing? You want your father, boy?
My father is Hand of the King. I'm not a boy. I'm Arya Stark of Winterfell. And if you lay a hand on me, my father will have both your heads on spikes. Now, are you going to let me by, or do I need to smack you on the ear to help with your hearing?
Ooh.
You know I had half my guard out searching for you.
They said they were going to kill you. I didn't see them, but I think one was fat.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not lying. They said you found the bastard, and the wolves are fighting the lions and the savage.
Where did you hear this?
In the dungeons.
This must be your son. He has the look.
I'm a girl.
Did Benjen send you?
No one?
Are these people thick? I suppose he's not wearing a dress, and I suppose that's the, like, what girls wear, isn't it?
The whole city will know by tomorrow.
Know what?
It's about your wife, my lord. She's taken the imp.
The Eyrie. They say it's impregnable. Give me 10 good men and some climbing spikes. I'll impregnate the bitch.
I like you.
So that was the place that was on the map that wasn't there before, because I don't remember seeing that. That's another thing to remember. That's just awesome.
Is it about my wife?
No, my lord. I believe it concerns Daenerys Targaryen.
I want them dead. Mother and child both. And that fool Viserys as well. Is that plain enough for you?
You can kill him.
I want them both dead.
You'll dishonor yourself forever if you do this.
Honor? I've got 7 kingdoms to rule!
I followed you into war. Twice. Without doubts. Without second thoughts. But I will not follow you now. I will have no part in it.
Nor the king's hand, Lord Stark. You'll do as I command, or I'll find me a hand who will.
Oh, shit.
And good luck to him. I thought you were a better man.
Out. Damn you, I've done with you.
Oh, what the fuck has he just done?
His Grace went on about you at some length. The word treason was mentioned.
What can I do for you?
When do you return to Winterfell?
Why, what do you care?
If you're still here come nightfall, I'll take you to see the last person Jon Arryn spoke with before falling ill.
That's a trap. That's a trap. That's gotta be a
Round
trap.
up all the men we have and station them outside the guild's chambers.
You bring him here without permission. You pollute my home with his presence. Your aunt has done a bad thing, Robin, a very bad thing. You remember her, don't you?
That's a bit weird.
Lysa, you wrote me about the Lannisters, warning me to stay away from them, not to bring one here. He killed your father. He murdered the Hand of the King.
Oh, did I kill him too? I've been a very busy man.
You will watch your tongue.
I want to see the bad man fly.
Perhaps you will, my little love. This man is my prisoner. I will not have him harmed.
This is fucking crazy.
Take him down below so he can rest. Introduce him to Maud.
See, good little dwarf man.
It's funny, Maud, more in Danish is murder. It's getting so confusing to like who to like and who not to, and who to trust and who not to. I'm starting to get the impression that the Lannisters aren't as bad as what I thought they were.
People love you. They love to serve you because you're kind to them. They want to be near you. You would be a wonderful king.
Without a hand, everything will fall to pieces.
I suppose this is where you tell me to give the job to your brother, Jaime.
No. He's not serious enough.
So, if Ned is being treated as a traitor, Sansa is not going to be marrying Joffrey, is she?
Ah, so here we sit. 17 years later, holding it all together.
What was she like? Didn't talk about her, she'd just fade away.
Oh, is that Ned's sister
when I realised
who
that wasn't
died?
going to happen.
I can't even remember what she looked like.
I felt something for you once, you know.
I know.
Even after we lost our first boy. For quite a while, actually. Was it ever possible for us? Was there ever a time, ever a moment?
I think I've got her wrong.
No.
She looks like him, don't she, my lord? She has his nose, his black hair.
When Jon Arryn came to visit you, what did he want?
He wasn't that sort of man, my lord. He just wanted to know if the child was happy.
What do you know of King Robert's bastards?
Well, he has more than you, for a start.
Jon Arryn tracked them all down. Why?
He was the king's hand. Perhaps Robert wanted them looked after. He was overcome with fatherly love.
Such a small pack of wolves. You remember my brother, don't you, Lord Stark? Short man.
Oh, so he's nothing to do.
I remember him well.
Although the king
Seems
sent
to have
him
some trouble on the road.
to kill him.
You wouldn't know what happened to him, would you?
He was taken at my command to answer for his crimes. You kill me, your brother's a dead man.
You're right. Take him alive. Kill his men.
Oh, fuck. No! What the fuck?
For my brother, Lord Stark, I want him back.
Right, so that was episode 5. Holy shit, a hell of a lot of stuff happened in that one. Bran is not as paralyzed as I thought he was. I thought he was from like neck down, but looks like he's got the use of his arms, so he could potentially still become a fighter if they can get the like saddle to work or whatever. The Hound, I think I had him wrong because I did not like him at all, and now he actually went and protected Lord Loras, I think it was. Yeah, he actually fought against his own brother. Which I wasn't going to expect that, but we did sort of hear the backstory that his brother like burnt him, and so I'm liking the Hound. I hope he's going to become sort of a bigger, more important character. Cat and Tyrion and that lot on their way to the Vale got attacked by what I think is the wildlings. I'm not too sure. It must be. It must be because they're sort of explained as wild people that don't belong within the walls. Tyrion was actually helping them, so I think Cat's opinion of him might be changing a bit. I'm not too sure, but oh god, I don't know what's going on. That's crazy. Obviously they made it to the Vale. I noticed in the map that there was a place called the Eyrie, which I think is a new place, and that's, I'm gonna have to have a look at that. I think that's like related to the Vale, where Lusa, Cat's sister, and Aaron's wife she seems seriously crazy. It's a bit not quite right in her head, is there? And her son, what was Robin? I think it was. I'm not quite sure. I don't get them. There's seriously something wrong in their heads. She's crazy, so I don't know whether that's because her husband died or was murdered, and that's sent her crazy, or whether she was crazy all along. I have no idea, but I am not liking her whatsoever. What else? Ned is in a bit of trouble, isn't he? It seems like they're all sort of conspiring to have him killed, what it seems like. He said no to the king, which means he's considered a traitor, I guess. And I mean, they must like conspire to kill him. I can't see any other way out of that one. And his daughter Arya went down to the dungeon, and I think that was what is his name? Lord Varys, who was like in the hood, and then I can't remember what the other guy's name was, but they're up to something, aren't they? So and that's obviously what the Littlefinger, the conversation he had with Varys, they were sort of like pointing the finger at each other, and I think Littlefinger is on to Varys. Knows what's going on, so he's in a bit of trouble as well. So it's all kicking off, isn't it? So I think, to be honest, I might have had the Lannisters a bit wrong. Cersei, is that how you say it? I don't think she's the baddie I thought she was, to be fair. I mean, I can sort of see where she's coming from. She's been screwed over by her husband, who was in love with can't remember her name, but Ned's sister, I can't remember if she was killed or died. No, she was killed, wasn't she? I think. So yes, he's been screwed over by the king all these years. So yeah, you would have a hate for him. Still think it's a bit weird that she's having sex with her brother, but yeah, I think I might have had them a bit wrong. So I don't think they are as bad as what I thought. I don't think they're the villains I thought they were. It doesn't mean that I necessarily like them, but I think my opinion has changed a bit. Jaime at the end with Ned, I can't blame him, to be honest. I do like Ned, but if you're looking at it from James' point of view, his brother's been taken hostage, or not hostage, but he's been captured. Even if it is for, you know, for killing, for the attempted murder of Bran, it's still your brother, and you would want him back. So I can see why he's come to attack Ned, and sort of giving a warning that you know, if you don't give my brother back, then this is what's going to happen to you. Obviously, it looked like he didn't want Ned to get hurt, because he killed the guy who, I think they stabbed him in the leg or something, or speared him in the leg, whatever. Yeah, wow, that was quite an episode. Quite a lot more interesting than the last one. I thought the last one was a bit boring, but this one certainly picked it up again, hasn't it? We didn't see Jon in this episode, so that was a bit disappointing, but yeah, very good episode. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm just going on and on and on. My top and bottom. Top 3 is Tyrion at the top. Even though he was being held hostage or captive or whatever, he still helped out. I know he didn't have a choice. He had to, didn't he, to survive himself, but still shows again that he's got a little bit of character in him. Next one is Ned. Yeah, he's struggling with a lot, but at least on this one here, he went against the king, who I think is going a bit mad. So yeah, thumbs up to Ned. He's showing his character. Third one is Arya. Again, she is quite a good character, and I think the plot line around her is quite interesting. She was down in the dungeon, found out, she didn't know who they were, but she knows somebody's gonna try and basically kill her dad, I suppose. And yeah, she's quite a spicy little character, that one. Bottom is King Robert. I know a lot of you guys have said, yeah, he's the one who led the rebellion and against the Mad King and that, which he might have done, and obviously he got people's hopes up again and what have you, but the person he is now, I do not like him. So regardless of what he's done in the past, I don't like him at this moment in time. So yeah, that's why he's my number 1. 2 is Lisa Aaron. I don't know much about her, but she seems absolutely bonkers crazy to me. So yeah, I'm not liking her whatsoever. Third is Lord Varys. Obviously he's what I think it sounded like wanting Ned gone, because they're starting to dig into why Aaron was killed, and them wanting to kill the Targaryens. So yeah, so that was my top and bottom. I don't know what else to say. I just cannot wait to get started on the next episode. So I am or have by this point, I would imagine, uploaded this to Patreon. So if you want to see the full episodes, you can go on there. And the same for Breaking Bad. I'm going to do one for both Breaking Bad, and a tier for both Breaking Bad and Game of Thrones, if you want to watch both of them. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you like this, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and I will see you in the next episode.